I think since today is a special day in the pro wrestling world, we got to give a big shout out and a happy birthday to I was going to say not only a Hall of Famer in WWE, a legend, but also the brainchild behind NXT. So a happy birthday, Triple H.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah. So
the game.
I was going to, Richard, you were off the air. You were telling me I should start it off. We are NXT. That's become such like his tagline now. Like, God, in the last 20 years, all the different things from let's get ready to suck it. Or actually what that was. But no, yeah, he would say that. I got 2 words for you. And the DX stuff and
the sledgehammer.
I'm the game, the king of kings. There's so much to talk about Triple H. I mean, I guess in honor of his birthday, maybe we kind of go around the room real quick and just kind of give some of our favorite moments or just what does Triple H mean to us? So, Richard, just for you, are you a big Triple H fan?
Massive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, just, growing up, we grew up in his prime years where he was just such a big force in pro wrestling. So, in honor of his birthday, yeah, what were some of your favorite just moments of Triple H or just what does Triple H mean to you as a pro wrestler?
Oh, that's a tough question. Moments, I would say, I loved everything Evolution. I know a lot of people shit on him for that time period because it was the Triple H burying everybody, but he put on great matches then. He's always put on great matches, but I'd say that and WrestleMania 31 against Sting.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't hate it. I mean, you were in the building, you know, like everyone hated it after the fact because Sting should have won, they say. So, yeah. But, when the NWO came out and you had DX out there, it was like that was the dream that we all wanted, just a little late.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was, for nostalgia's sake, it was still cool just to see, as you said, NWO coming down on behalf of Sting and then...
But it's 2 decades too late.
Yeah, and then DX coming down for Triple H. But yeah, that match itself, that was a little odd because for the better part of the NWO's existence, Sting was like, he was going up against the NWO. Like, they were bitter enemies. It was like Sting was fighting on behalf of WCW and NWO.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're looking too deep into it. I think they're just going for a WCW
versus WWE
thing.
Just keep it that simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but still, nonetheless, yeah, for nostalgia's sake, Richard, as we were telling you before, so Tommy and I were up at the press box for that. And that WrestleMania, so I'm so used to going to a press box. And for anyone who doesn't know, when you go to a press box at a sporting event, it's very much, you got to be business, you got to be quiet, you got to do work, can't cheer, you got to take things very seriously. That WrestleMania press box was probably the best press box I've ever been in. Everyone was standing, cheering.
They were going wild.
Reacting to stuff. So yeah, when NWO's music hit, everyone went, oh my God.
Totally marking out.
Yeah, marking out. The DX music hit. It was a very fun afternoon, I was going to say, at Levi's Stadium. But
yeah,
that was the craziest crowd experience I've been a part of for music or wrestling. That was just insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Tommy? Anything from Triple H's career that stands out for you that you're a big fan of?
Probably back
Terrorizing, right?
Yeah, Terrorizing in WCW, man. What a great gimmick. I mean, just the whole look about him, his presence was just undeniable. But really, if I go back to 2001 when he tore his quad.
Yeah.
And he was out for almost a year. And then when he came back in for Royal Rumble the following year, I mean, he got a nice ovation from the crowd, and I think that was probably one of my favorite moments of Triple H's pro wrestling career. Other than that, I mean, I'll admit, as growing up, I used to hate Triple H.
Well,
because he was a heel, it's kayfabe, you got to keep it, kayfabe. But, and then, just the years go by, I've had a lot of respect for him in a way. Not only, hey, I have a few things in common with Triple H, it's just, we're both Leos, we're both huge fans of Motorhead.
Same bodies.
Same bodies. Yeah, that's the
now.
That's the trifecta right there.
Right now, same bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing I really admire most about Triple H is not only his baby in NXT,
Yeah.
but he respects the old school days of pro wrestling, the territories and that. And there's a rumor I heard that apparently in his office he has a replica of the NWA World's Heavyweight title.
Yeah, I heard that too. So that's really cool.
And he was always an admirer of Harley Race.
Yeah, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm with you on all that. Is first off, growing up, yeah, when Triple H came to WWF, it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the very prestige character that he was. I mean, I remember, when Ultimate Warrior came back and they wrestled each other, and he didn't sell for Triple H.
Yeah,
because I was a huge Ultimate Warrior fan growing up, so I loved seeing that. It's over. And then I love even the mud fight with the Godwins.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why that always stood out to me, because it was just the big mud fight going
in
on.
your house.
Yeah. And then of course, yeah, DX. Come on, what else can we say about DX that hasn't been said already? Just that was such a fun, because I was in middle school when that was going on, so I was going through puberty and like adolescence and just developing my own teenage angst. So seeing DX act like big kids on TV, I was like, all right, I could act like them. I'm going to give some DX, suck it chops at school and stuff to everyone that pisses me off. So that was just great. And then, of course, as he evolved to more of the singles run and, Evolution. And as we said, like, he was pretty much trying to reincarnate like the great NWA champions of the 70s and 80s. And so he was trying to reestablish that style with the suit and the hair and the big gold belt.
Who would have thought that guy with that hair would look so good without hair?
Yes, I know. He's got a nicely shaped head. I will say.
Does.
Yeah.
He does.
And then, of course, yeah, the DX reformation and also, his stuff with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. But yeah, even more recently, yeah, as we just said, you got to give him credit, his love and passion for the business. The fact that a lot of people from his peers, some of them have gone on to other things or stepped away from the business. He's stuck in it for life. I mean, obviously he's married to Stephanie McMahon, and I'm sure
he's a very lucky man.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So, very lucky man. Hey, I have a terrible piece of trivia for you.
What's that?
Go for it.
I don't remember which one of Conrad's podcasts he said this on, but apparently if you go on your Twitter, and I advise everyone to do this, including you guys right now.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go to Twitter, go to Twitter. search, and type in MILF and see who pops up.
MILF? On search?
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Fergie as well, surprisingly.
Oh my God. Yeah. What? Who's pointing this out? Conrad?
I believe it was Conrad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Nice.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Not Lisa Ann.
But careful, don't scroll down. If you're, careful scrolling down.
Not safe for work.
There's a lot, not safe for work images after that. But.
Yeah, so be careful.
Oh, are there?
Yes.
I haven't noticed.
But I was just going to say, I think what might be his biggest legacy now is just his body of work with NXT. It just shows, like I said, his love and passion for the business, that he started this third brand, this developmental the deal that turned into their own existence and TV show. And it's his way of just passing on his knowledge to the next generation of superstars and just keeping the wrestling business alive and well moving forward, and just signing the top talent and bringing them to WWE and creating the next set of stars. So I think that's just what's really cool. It just shows that he's paying it forward. He had his time to shine and be successful. Now he's finding the next generation of wrestlers that can carry the company moving forward, and the amount of knowledge he has in his head to pass along. And then, he surrounds himself with amazing people, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, Jeremy Borash, all this stuff. I mean, it's amazing. So what would each of you say is your favorite Triple H match? I mean, Mick
That's a tough
Foley. I mean, that was promoted on WWEshop.com with the T-shirt of one of the greatest matches ever. Mick Foley. What was that? Summer? No,
that was Royal Rumble, the street fight.
Yeah.
Was that 99 or 2000?
I can't remember.
2000.
Right
okay.
before WrestleMania.
Right. Okay.
I mean, there was also the 3 stages of hell with Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, Mick Foley. I mean,
That Hell in a Cell they had too with Cactus and Triple H is that's the one Hell in a Cell that doesn't get talked about as much, and I don't know why. It's brutal.
It was a classic.
Also, I'm just thinking. Let's see. I mean, obviously, him and Undertaker, him and The Rock. I mean, they had a great rivalry. When Stone Cold was out and Undertaker was hurt. I mean, The Rock and Triple H really carried the company.
Yeah, that's one of those narratives. I don't know where and when that started, but that The Rock's number one opponent was Austin when forever it was Triple H. Even going back to 98 and 97, Nation of Domination. But I mean, that's 3 years alone, and The Rock had Austin once a year at WrestleMania for 3 different years.
Yeah. And the other thing too, like Tommy said, he's a huge Motorhead fan. He became really good close friends with Lemmy, and Motorhead did 3 different theme songs for him over the years between The Game, King of Kings, and the Evolution theme song. And I believe there's a rumor, I can't confirm it, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think when Lemmy passed away, the rumor is Triple H paid for the funeral or something, or WWE paid for it.
Well,
he spoke at it.
Yeah.
And if I remember watching the stream, Triple H and Stephanie were front row sitting there. So I think that speaks volumes of their relationship.
And he got Lemmy's last interview that I think's on the network now.
Yeah, and
with Corey Graves.
Yeah, and the other thing too is just I love.
Plus, we saw his last concert technically.
Yeah, since Triple H is a huge metalhead, he brings that influence to NXT, and NXT still has that hard rock metal appeal, or the use of the soundtrack, the theme song for NXT, and a lot of the theme songs for all the takeovers. So it's just cool that Triple H keeps the
hard rock and heavy metal
alive in WWE, and just giving the exposure to everyone. So thank you, Triple H, for everything you've done. Happy birthday.
Happy Womb Liberation Day.
Absolutely.
To Paul Levesque.
And speaking of NXT, Paul Levesque.
That's his real name?
Dude,
actually. No, it's not. His real name is Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Dude, actually, Richard, quick side note, I don't think I've told you this. So last year I went to Takeover, in Brooklyn, and I went to the post-match or post-event press conference with Triple H, and I think it was Mike Johnson who got the first question, or one of them, and he says,
little pudgy guy.
Yeah,
that's Mike Johnson.
Yeah, dark hair.
Yeah.
He said, "So Paul." I was like, whoa! I was sitting not too far away, but I was looking over, wow, you called Triple H Paul? Are you that cool? That close? So anyway, that's what I thought I was always interesting is these press conferences.
Mr. H.
That's what I would say, Papa H now. I think that's what people like to call him now. So
I just want to call him just Hunter.
But he's a Godfather type figure now to these young stars. So I figured, do I call him Papa H? But when he said, "Hey Paul, so tell me, Paul," and I was like, whoa, is he that close?
I want to be little bastard.
I want to be close to him like that and say, Paul.